Welcome everyone to Willow Bonsai. We've got a bit of a different thing that we're going to do today. So we've got a kiln behind me, one of our kilns that we've been firing, waiting about 12 hours or so to get the kiln to cool down to the right temperature that we can start unpacking without the pots cracking and that all in between. What we've got is, if you hear in the background, there's a little bit of a click on and off. We've got another kiln that we're firing at the moment that's got quite a few pots in it, some landscapes, a whole bunch of different things, plus some of our special pots that we've been hand making from slabs. So holding thumbs that everything comes out the way we want it to on that one. So let's get it open. I'm going to put the gloves on to make sure that I don't burn the crap out of my hands, and let's see how it looks. Okay, so there's the kiln. Pretty much what happened is we've had a bit of an issue with this one, and it fired a little bit longer than what we expected. So that's why we're going to sort of see if there's any surprises. There might be some that don't look what we expect that they do, but the rest should be actually quite interesting to see what the glaze did and how it reacted. Okay, so here's our first two pots out. You can see we've got quite a nice glaze effect that we've got on them. This is some of our bulk pots, and they're getting hot. Okay, I'm not going to hold them for too long, the ones that are in the top here. So I'm going to try and do this as quick as I can so that the pots aren't in my hands too much. These are rated to 500 degrees, but they still get bloody hot. Right, so there's the next two. Also sort of very similar, very nice effect that we've got with the blue. Back of the kiln, the pots are normally a lot hotter as well because there's a lot more heat. This is still some of our bulk pots that we've got. Good temperature that we've got on the clay. Okay, let's have a look here. Some of our bulk pots, we're doing some tests on our red. You can see we've got quite a nice finish that's coming on the red. Bit of a tester. We've got two different types of red that we're working with, but so far so good. Okay, so these are the bulk stuff. So they're the ones that we do for retail nurseries, that type of thing. So nothing too fantastic here. There's some quite nice effects that we got on those two. So that's quite different. It's supposed to be actually blue. What? Okay, pretty boring that one, but bulk at this stage. Okay, we're starting to get to some good stuff. Just watching my arms as I reach in here, because these things are probably over 100 degrees still. Okay, we've got some interesting stuff in the back here. So we've got a client that has ordered a couple of mugs from us. So Christian, these ones are part of yours. We've got some very good effects on them. I'm actually quite happy with the colour. That's really cool effects that we've got onto those. Really nice blue with the brown. So that's a sign of a bit of overfiring, but the blue peacock color does a beautiful effect when it overfires. Yeah, still very similar, very nice. A few more. Inside looks good. Yeah, I think Christian's going to be very happy. Another whole pot. Okay, so that shows you the difference in temperature that we get from the peacock. So that's the same as what we just brought out with the mugs. So you can see the difference, but that's got some really nice gradient in that glaze. Very happy with that pot. quicker I go, the less I have to sweat in front of this thing. There's yellow. Wow, okay. Well, that came out nice. So this is one of our experimental glazes. This is what we call copper. You can see how it's really given a beautiful tone there and got that copper that we're looking for. I'm quite happy with that one as well. Another one of our retail pots. One of our different glazes. This one overfired a little bit too much, but will still maybe work. We'll see if this one's going to make it through quality control. Okay, next level. Interesting stuff happening. Okay, this one has got some serious temperature. You can see the clay and how dark that is. That's definitely because of the temperature, but that glaze has done some amazing effects there. Something very much different to what we normally get on this type of pot. So, still a good one. Okay, so one of our slightly earlier pots that we've still got the mold of, but that copper has done some amazing effects over there. I really love that effect that it's done. The copper either does it really well or really badly. One of the two. Okay, this is a sky blue pot. But as you can see with the heat, not much blue that's come through, but beautiful tone that we've got, especially this side with a little bit of a dotted pattern that we've got through with a little bit of the bluish tinge that's come through there. So that's also done very, very nicely. Interesting, don't know if I quite like it yet, but one of our peacock colors. Okay, that's getting hot. Okay. This one, can't even make out the glaze that that's supposed to be. Looks almost similar to the copper. I'll have to have a look at that in the light to see if that one makes it. Moral of the story, don't talk too long with the pots in your hands. Okay, this is one that I could see when we opened. That's a very cool effect. It almost looks like a galaxy that it's done there. That's really, really nice. That's very special. Even inside it's got a very nice effect there. I like that. Yeah, pretty normal. Nothing too fancy there. So this is supposed to be our deep stone. We normally get a nice creamy sort of brown color, but with this one we've got a much darker tone on it. Not bad, it's a very, very popular pot though. So this is quite a nice one. Also very nice tones in there, very deep color that we've got. I'm very happy with that. It's kept its shape well. We're getting some interesting stuff. Normally they don't come out like this. We normally have very different results with our glaze. That's why I thought let's see if we can get any surprises with this. Okay, here we get some issues with a little bit of over temperature. That's the clay bubbling. So that's the problem from our overfiring that we've got. So definitely that pot probably won't make it through quality control, and it's gone very high. The clay is almost a brown color like that, so that shows the temperature. This one's probably got to about 1,300 degrees more or less. Okay, interesting. Not a bad little pot, also quite high temperature. But that's a very, very nice effect. I like that crackle that it's done. The problem is, inside, that's how the clay bubbles. That's the problems we had very early on, unfortunately, with our pots. So, yeah, that's just a problem with an element in our kiln that's maybe gone during the firing. So a nice galaxy effect. Very nice effect on that one. Goodness. Okay, this is very interesting. Don't even know what glaze this is. Absolutely no idea. But that's really, really cool. I wonder if that's sky blue or what that is. Or Copenhagen. Okay, we'll see what happens to that one. Okay, getting hot. Okay, we've got a problem with one sitting fast here. It's completely stuck to the shelf. Okay, here's a problem. I'm going to have to take him off the shelf completely. That one's got too much temperature. You can see what a pot does, and it's cracked. So that's because of it sticking on the shelf and getting too much temperature. We normally don't get this anymore, but this is definitely because of that problem. Okay, and the rest are pretty okay. More of our bulk sort of series. So nothing too interesting there, but thanks for watching the video, and we'll try and post a whole bunch as we go this week with all different things, the bonsai material, pottery, and all the stuff that we do here at Willow. Have a good day and keep safe.